Hello there. Once again, time for something new. I've been playing many short games lately. Oh, okay. So now you know what antivirus software I use. Um, excuse you. Okay. So we're playing Bramble, and the game has picked Swedish for a UI language for me. And honestly, I think it's going to be okay, even throughout the game, if I keep if I keep the Swedish language setting. Now, this game, I have really only played the demo. Let's see, I can. Yeah, that is what they look for. So I'm going to play this with the PlayStation controller, DualShock 4, I guess. Oh, 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 oh dear. Well, I did not expect the game to have that kind of a disclaimer. I'm a little more nervous about it now. Well, I was going to say that I have played the demo on my PS5, and the bit you played at the demo, it just started like that was exactly like going on school break over the summer back when I was a kid. It's just that feeling, and I just appreciate that very much. Okay, that looks good. VSync probably doesn't matter much. I think the Elgato enters is some screen tearing anyway on the monitor I play on. Doesn't really. Well, yeah. Maybe. Actually, I'll just set this to 60 if the game will let me. There we go. And använd för apply. Yeah. This translation was very obviously produced by someone who spoke Swedish or speaks Swedish. Bloody epic. Maybe I should do a trial run to see if the frame rate is any good. I mean, I do have a NVIDIA GeForce 2070, so at 1080p should be good enough. But I don't know. Sound, let's maybe have a little less of the effects. Ah, the narrator. Yeah. That is what I was the least impressed with while playing the demo, or at least the voice direction. They use UK voices, right? And the name of the player character, Ulla, is mispronounced something horrendously. It almost becomes a, shall we say, technically harmless yet highly ill-advised, somewhat sexual act, or somewhat sexually motivated act that is rooted in sexuality and gender performance. Anyway, let's not go into details on that. Just know that I may decide to only use subtitles for the narrator. controls. I like to reduce that a bit actually. I often get motion sick when there are rapid camera movements. So that is the reason behind that. Vibration. I don't think that plays well. On the other hand, actually let's try it. I'll just put that on main strength. Key bindings, WASD, ENR to do shit, jump with space. Oh, the keyboard controls actually look kind of good. Is the keyboard noise okay with you? Nah. I'll play the game with the PS4 controller. But yeah, Bramble the Mountain King. One thing I did notice on the few things they showed in the demo was it is, although they only say it is Norse mythology or Norse folklore, I recognize a lot of it from folk tales told in Sweden. So now, Norse of course encompasses all of Scandinavia. I think even Finland counts. So Norway, Denmark, even Iceland. So I won't claim that it is Swedish alone, not just limited to Swedish folklore. But what I did see all appears in Swedish folklore things. And one of the early encounters will actually be with Näcken. There's a neck. It is a man in some state of undress, sitting in a body of water, playing a violin. Swedish folk tales are interesting. And I'm leaving out a whole ton to avoid well, spoilers first and foremost. It gave me quite a shock, and I would like to visit that shock upon you as well. So if you haven't played the game already, strap in. We are going places. Oh yeah. If you have played the game already, try not to spoil it for me. I mean, I will keep a sort of backlog, so I'll be a couple of episodes ahead from what you see on YouTube. But yeah, let's keep the discussions to what happens in the actual episode, or the ones preceding it. It gives me a lot of Unravel vibes, actually. Well, that is in part because the scenery strives for some degree of photorealism, which is nice. And yeah, the forest is a very Scandinavian one. With that said, let's fire up the game.